understand it, we have a captioner with us here this morning in order to make sure that everyone is able to see and understand what's happening. Is that right?
Oh.
Good
Mr.
morning.
Gupta, what do you- there we are. So are you able to effectively begin performing that?
Yes, I'm ready when you are.
All right. Let's begin as soon as you are able to.
Oh, Susie.
One moment, Your Honor.
Can't read the captions. That's what we want you to do.
Oh, he can't read?
No.
No.
Your Honor, I was unaware. He cannot read.
Okay, well, it looks like we're not going to need your services then.
Sorry about that.
Ms. Samantha,
Okay, I'll leave. Thank you.
thank you very much. All right, so let's go ahead with introductions first, and then we'll see if we need to take any measures to make sure that everybody can. Yeah, so let's start with Mr. Gupta.
Good morning, Your Honor. AJ Gupta appearing on behalf of the petitioner.
Mr. McFarland,
Michael McFarland, attorney guardian at life. Sir, can you tell the court your name?
What do you say?
Your name. Give your name.
My name?
Your name.
Was it David?
Parker.
thank you. And your name, ma'am?
Huh?
Your name, please?
Amelia Moore. I go by Susan Moore.
Thank you, welcome. Okay, Ms. Moore, this is your brother, is that right?
Yes.
All right, so I can see pretty clearly that he's hard of hearing.
Yes.
Yes.
Very hard of hearing. I am a little, but not like him.
All right, so how would you suggest that we make sure that both of you can hear everything?
How you been?
I probably can hear more.
I know,
I
man,
just-
you're too good.
Has to be right over top of me.
Well, would you be okay with
You,
repeating for us to him so that you know that he understands?
Yeah.
All right. Well, could you let him know, please, that we're here today because I need to make a decision on whether or not to grant a guardian for him.
She just wants me to let you know that what we're here for, to make sure that you got a guardian and she's
Okay.
your guardian,
Okay.
okay?
Okay. Mr. Gupta?
Your Honor, this is our petition for appointment of a guardian. Miss Moore is the sister of Leslie Moore. Mr. Moore was involved in an automobile accident back in May. As a result, he suffered a fractured shoulder and foot. And since the accident, he's become more confused at times. And due to his inability to read and write and properly communicate, he cannot properly disclose his medical history. We're asking the court to appoint his sister, Amelia Ann Moore, who goes by Susan Moore, as guardian in this matter. All interested parties have been notified, and we've received no objections.
All right, Ms. Moore, would you tell Mr. Leslie David why you think he needs a guardian effectively?
Okay, she wants you to explain why we think you need a guardian,
Okay,
because as far as doctors and stuff, legally, they're not supposed to talk
Okay.
to me and tell me everything, but that way I can find out
okay,
what they say and what you need. That's the biggest reason.
Okay.
Other than we come down and check on you and try to help.
okay.
You understand? Okay.
Mr. McFarland?
Your Honor, I'm confident that with his sister's help, he is able to understand. I went to his house and he didn't hear me knocking there, so I believe that this petition is proper.
All right, is there anyone you wanted to hear from today?
His sister, please.
Sure, Deputy Ames,
You can remain seated, but raise your right hand, please.
Amelia Moore, or Susan, right?
Other way.
Right. I had to think about that for a minute.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Can you hear me okay?
Here.
Do you have any criminal history?
No,
Have you ever been investigated by Adult Protective Services,
no,
Child Protective Services?
no,
And you're able to visit with your brother and to assist him with all of his medical and housing needs, is that correct?
yes, well, I'm also his payee, so,
Exactly.
but I do have son and daughter-in-law that's doing a lot of help with me and between the transportation getting down there and stuff,
So whole family is assisting, correct? Is that a yes?
yes.
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Gupta, did you have any questions for your client?
No, I did not, Your Honor.
Well, Ms. Moore, would you ask your brother if, who he would prefer to make those decisions, if it's you, or if there would be anybody else that he would want to make those decisions? I'm sorry for putting you in that position.
They wanna know if it's okay with you, if you would like me to help make your decisions or somebody else.
No, I want you to be.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, anything else, gentlemen?
No, thank you.
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Moore, anything else? Don't think so. Okay, all right. Well, the file does support that all interested parties were given notice for purposes of today's hearing.
Yeah.
We have done our best to make Mr.
Yeah.
Leslie Parker,
You
Leslie
do?
David Parker aware of what's happening today and why. He has expressed very clearly his preference for his sister and for Mr. McFarland's sense of humor, apparently. I have, in addition to my observations and the brief remarks from Mr. McFarland, a report that was executed by Dr. Michelle Liska, MSW, LMSW, CST out of Hillsdale, indicating that there is some intellectual disability present. There's a speech and sound disorder, social pragmatic communication disorder, language disorder, a specific learning disorder with impairment in reading, and some other specific learning disorders, and an alcohol-related disorder, in addition to the remarks that we heard from, or the argument from Mr. Gupta, indicating the physical limitations as a result of a car accident. I do find that Mr. Parker is a person who is in need of a guardian and is a person, as a result of those deficiencies and disabilities, that is an incapacitated individual, as the law defines it, in need of a full guardian. A petition for appointment of guardian is granted. Ms. Amelia Ann Moore is granted the full guardian in this case. I am signing the order as well as the letters of authority. Thank you all very much for coming in today and for doing your best to make sure Mr. Leslie David understands what happened here today. And it seems like the court is effectively giving legal authority to an arrangement that's already in place. So, thank you.
May I inquire if the court has my GAO report?
One moment.
Okay. Prepare and file that.
Yes, I do.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Can I correct one thing?
Sure.
Because when his cousins was here, they were upset too, because he doesn't drink, and I don't know where that came from.
The alcohol thing, he never did.
He doesn't.
We were shocked, like
Okay.
really.
I don't know.
Well, I think the rest of the reasons that we looked at today still demonstrate that he
sure.
needs a guardian and that you're an appropriate person. So you now have the legal authority to perform as his guardian. So thank you for stepping up to do that. And thank you to family also for helping. Unless you have any questions, that's all for today.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't think so.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'd like to thank, Your Honor, I'd like to thank you and Mr. McFarland for the last hearing, which had to be adjourned. I appreciate all the court's effort and Mr. McFarland's effort in getting this rescheduled on my behalf.
Yes, you're
I do
welcome.
on that.
We try to be as accommodating as we can on those things.
I do on that.
Thank you.